Hi, and welcome to the Holly C Podcast, a show about expressing your brilliance with ease and flow. I'll show you how to take the woo-woo out of the clouds and apply it to real life for effortless action. This show is for world changers and future world changers, so if you know there's more to life and you're wondering what's next, this is your show. Hi, it's Holly, your host. I'm a speaker, author, teacher of health, vitality, and spirituality, and I am also a dragon spirit guide. Today's episode is a free flow message from the universe. I've been asked by the universe to share a message from the universe with you. Now, I don't know what it is, but I've been hearing the nudge from the universe to channel in some direct messages. This is a little bit different than what I usually do because I guide people into the dragon spirit space, and it's like tuning into the universe, and through Holly, me, this physical being that I am right here, right now, through my soul connection to the universe, I get images or words or thoughts, sometimes even physical sensations, and I, let's say, translate that into words to communicate to you, and it is exactly what you need to hear in order to have your own realizations and hear the wisdom from your heart and soul. So it's like we're all tuned into this fabric of consciousness, and when we can quiet our minds, we can hear this greater consciousness. You could call it God, you could call it the Tao, you could call it the universe. Whatever the nomenclature doesn't matter so much. The nomenclature from the soul's perspective is irrelevant. Now, human beings, though, we have our attachments to how we like to label things. But from a higher perspective, you know that this energy, you could call it, this force of love and expansion, there's no word that could be used that would label it correctly, because it is so expansive. It's beyond what our brains can understand. And by naming it, and now I'm sounding like a Taoist proverb here, by naming it, we're actually limiting what it is because we are putting a human construct on it. But we're not limiting it in the sense that it is actually being limited. We're limiting it in our mind's eye. But it is still as expansive, as loving, and as guiding. That's the word that came through. It is as supportive as it always is, no matter what we call it. That's why you see what you see and observe what you observe, whether you're praying, whether you're vision boarding for law of attraction, whether you're meditating, talking to spirit guides, whatever it is that you're doing, you're still connected to this force that truly cannot be named. But we name it anyways. And that's okay. So let's find out what the universe, that's just my label for it, what the universe has to share with us today. And to do this, we're going to enter the dragon spirit space. So that place and time where you're most connected with the universe, and you can hear your own inner guidance. But today we're going to hear what the universe has to say and share with us. What's the message? So to enter the dragon spirit space, place your hand on your heart, and you're going to take 3 dragon breaths. So what you'll do is you'll breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. And if you feel like letting out a sigh or sound as you breathe out, like a go ahead and do so. So let's begin. Breathe in through your nose, deep into your belly, expanding your chest. Breathe out. And again, in through your nose and out through your mouth. And again, in through your nose and out through your mouth. The words that come to mind right now are dirty laundry. Yeah, go ahead, picture some dirty laundry. Maybe it's a pile of laundry, your laundry hamper, some clothes you forgot in a gym bag. Breathe in through your nose and breathe out. Regular, easy breath. No need to breathe out through your mouth anymore. And if you have your hand still on your heart, you can rest it in your lap right now. And I'm getting the message, even me. So what I do is I often leave my hand on my heart while I'm in the dragon spirit space for that connection. But the message I'm receiving is that it is no longer necessary for me. It was like a prop, like Dumbo the elephant holding onto the feather to fly. Not necessary. Interesting. So, dirty laundry is relevant because we are all so afraid of people seeing our dirty laundry. We are so wanting to put forth this perfect facade where we always have clean, pristine, perfectly pressed laundry. Now, some of us take this literally in terms of our appearance, the clothes that we wear, that after a while the clothes are looking a bit worn. We must get new clothes. But most definitely we do not wear dirty clothes. We are concerned of being judged as unkempt, homeless, lacking in abundance, being poor, having mental illness, so many judgments just based on what we wear. Breathe in through your nose. Easy, relaxed breath out. And that is just clothing. Think about all the other ways that you judge yourself and that you judge others to judge you. Your appearance, not just your clothing, but your physical body. How your face looks. What your hair is like. How much extra weight you carry, or how underweight you are. The muscles on your body, the shape that they have, the size that they are, your flexibility, the way your mind works, how intelligent you are, the color of your eyes, the set of your jaw, the color of your skin, and the color of your hair, your nationality, your religion, your race, the country you live in, the neighborhood you live in, the car you drive, the books you read, the food you eat, how you look after yourself. Whether you believe in what you're listening to right now or disbelieve it. All of this is judgment from your own mind. Breathe in through your nose. Breathe out. The judgment that you see in others is a reflection of the judgment that you hold within yourself. Know that the world can only be seen from your perspective. So the world that you see is the world that you see. Now, this does not mean that, this is going to blow your mind. This does not mean that two people see the same thing and one person has a glass that is full or half full and the other glass is half empty, the one the other person has. No, this is not talking about the same thing being interpreted differently. Yes, that happens. Yes, that will help you in your journey in life, in the path you are meant to take. What we are talking about is that the entire universe changes based on your observations, perspective, self-judgment. But you go, well, how can the whole universe change when there's billions of us here? How do we all change and it all works together? This is going to blow your mind too. It's because the universe is infinite. There are infinite universes. Each one for each point of light, each perspective. The world you want to see, the world you want to change, part of it why the world needs changing is because of your ego. Your sense of entitlement. Your sense of right and wrong. Your sense of I'm better than you. You have created these constructs to overcome them. That's why you're here. The world you want to see will appear when you learn to clear, yes, deliberate rhyme, you clear out the mind's limiting perspective. You came here on this planet Earth, to have an experience. You didn't come here for heaven on earth, for roses and unicorns and rainbows all the time. You already had that before you came back here. So why would you come in physical form to experience the exact same thing that you have in light form, in spirit form? You did not. You came here with a mission to experience, to face a challenge and overcome. So all the circumstances that you were delivered, that you experienced, you created in order for you to overcome, grow, and expand. So life is like this cycle of challenge and rising above the challenge. And that is how you experience the full spectrum of humanity. Now what happened though is that your mind started to take the driver's seat. You created circumstances so that you would have these different experiences, and then your mind started to take control and started to overjudge. It's kind of like circumstances out of control. Experiences taken to the extreme. The challenge was there, but rather than rising above the challenge, your mind caused you to wallow in the challenge, to revel in the challenge and say, hey, look at me, look how great I am, look at how I'm addressing this challenge without actually addressing the challenge. Breathe in through your nose. Breathe out. Now, some of you may notice that your mind is hung up on the word entitlement. That's because there's so much judgment that you've created about the word entitlement. Everybody's entitled except for you. Yeah, deep down inside, that is what your mind has been telling you. And it's been drowning out the voice of your heart and soul. You are entitled to the world you want to see, the world you are meant to create. You are entitled to that universe. You are entitled to live in that universe. But your mind has just been hung up on being entitled to its own existence, to dominating the scene, so to speak. Now, in the previous podcast episode 45, What You Need to Know to Change the World, we shared 2 techniques with you, very simple techniques to get out of your mind and connect with that playful energy. That is your true nature. But again, we cannot give it words. Giving it words limits it. To call it joy is not the word. It is a limiting word. Instead, we ask you to feel, because there are no words. We put words on the feelings we have, but the words do not really describe them. Like the feeling of love. Feeling love. Does LOVE truly capture the expansiveness of the feeling of love? So feel love right now. Love for yourself, love for another, love for a pet, love for the planet, love for your heart and soul, love for your loved ones. And see how that word does not adequately describe the feeling. So we ask you to take a breath again. Bring your awareness to your heart. Put your hand there. Place another hand on your lower belly. And just feel the flow of energy between these 2 points, relaxing any physical tension. And just imagining, if that's what you need to do, energy flowing between your belly and your heart. Warm, glowing energy, relaxing your shoulders, relaxing the middle of your back, relaxing your head, allowing worries to be released. The mind will come up with them right now. This is the time for the mind's resistance. We reassure your mind that you will not be forgotten. Mind, you are a very powerful tool. Mind, you are amazing and brilliant, and you are essential for the quote-unquote overcoming of the challenge. You are necessary. That's why you came with a mind. You wouldn't have come with a mind if we didn't want you to use the mind. But mind, you've been a little bit extreme. You've taken things a little too far. So ease off just a little bit. You don't have to be stepping on the gas pedal all the time. Breathe in through your nose. And relax, awareness to that energy between the heart and your belly. Now feel our love for you. Feel that love in the core of your being. Feel that love surrounding you like an egg. Feel that love expanding out to everyone that you worry about, to everything that you worry about. The things you want to change, feel that love energy. Relax, expanding, just light. Shining light on every dark corner, every dark heart, every fear and worry. Uplifting our love. You don't have to do this, mind. Just sit back, relax, and allow the love to flow through you. Feel it relaxing you, your body, tension, just releasing, almost like it's draining out of you into the ground, into the planet. Now, those of you who have thoughts, oh no, I'm sending dark, negative energy into the planet. No, remember, challenge, overcome challenge. Tension in your body, clear tension from your body. Energy connected with the planet, energy cleared, released, transformed. It's a continuous cycle. It's just energy. Darkness is just the flip side to light. Just like daytime is the opposite of nighttime. You cannot have one without the other. It is the same mechanism creating it. So, sending energy to the planet with the intention to let it go and clear, guess what happens? You let it go and it clears. Breathe in through your nose, through your chest into your belly, and relax. The message for you is fear is the unknown. Fear is the known. It is unknown because it is the unknown you fear. You are afraid of the fear that you're going to have because of the unknown. It is known because fear is the shadow that follows you through life, through love. You are always aware of this fear. And it's just a matter of, do you let the fear stop you in your tracks? Do you let the fear overwhelm you? Or do you love and appreciate the fear? You feel our love for you, our support, and know that we want you to overcome. We want you to expand and grow because this is why you are here. It is the fulfillment of your heart and soul's desire. You would not have come here if you did not have every tool, including your mind, every guidance, every ability within you to quote-unquote overcome. And if you shift your perspective a little, instead of viewing it as overcoming, viewing it as riding a roller coaster. I know some of you are scared of them. That's okay. You're safe. You're firmly planted on the ground right now. But the idea that you go up, you go down. You don't try to stay at the peak. It is in going down that you gain momentum to rise up to the next peak. So no matter what challenges you're facing right now, see it as gaining the momentum to ride up the next peak. And by shifting your perspective just a little, by feeling our love, by asking the mind to stop stepping on the gas pedal, you have the opportunity to steer, to allow us to send you wisdom, to guide you, to hear that wisdom, to discern that it's wisdom from the universe, and to help allay your fears so that you follow the guidance. And then the world that you see from your perspective, the universe that you create from your perspective, will take shape and form. It already is taking shape and form. And what you are seeing is the quote-unquote overcoming, or the gathering of the momentum of the roller coaster before the next peak. Because you are wondering a bit, what happened? Why are things the way they are? Things were steady, stable for a while. What has gone wrong? Nothing has gone wrong. Nothing is going wrong any longer. And on that note, it is time to exit the dragon spirit space. Hand on your heart, relax your other hand from your belly, and let's take 3 breaths to exit the dragon spirit space, but know that this is always accessible to you. And if you find your mind, though, taking over again, simply listen to this meditation again. All right, let's begin. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Relaxing your jaw. Breathe in through your nose, straightening your spine. And breathe out. And again, in through your nose and out. So I'm kind of half listening to the universe right now, whether there's anything else to pass along. And the message I'm getting right now is not right now. Later. For some listeners, though, you may want to randomly choose an episode, like pick a number between 1 and 44 right now. Got that number? Okay, listen to that podcast episode. And you can find every episode on my website at www.hollyc.com. So I will be signing off for now. Thanks for listening. Until we reconnect again. Bye!